What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday night, and it's time for Super Geeked Up!
All
right, there was a lot of hoot and hollering going on there, folks. Thank you very much for joining us. My name is Jeff. This is your live geeky pop culture show. We talk fun geeky topics, play super fun geek-themed improv games. Once he is back, once again, my guest co-host here from Sincere Sarcasm, it is Fernandez.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Hey, welcome back, sir.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
I get you an applause. That's nice.
I know.
Yeah.
Back every.
They were on last week's Winona Earp fandom episode. They were so awesome. They're back again. It is Chanley and Liv Rogers. Welcome.
Hello. Greetings and salutations, everyone.
That was a very Captain America thing to do with the salute.
We are back. We have arrived again.
Oh, there goes the accent. All right.
No.
We were talking about this on the pre-show.
Oh.
Thank you guys. I see a bunch of people already in the chat. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you. You know, we always like hearing your comments. We're going to need your help on our improv games. Maria, Chris, Lister's Me, Carrie Johnson, Necrodius. There's a bunch of people I just see off the top.
Y'all.
Oh, all right. Now you're doing it too. Good.
Y'all. Yeah. You. Yeah. I don't know.
Y'all is one of the best words, I think, actually. I love that word.
Yeah.
All right.
I try not to say it.
Well, you guys, I don't know. Yeah, maybe you guys don't like it as much.
I like it. I just don't want to say it. Okay. I don't want to be that person. Just kidding. Sort of.
I'll
All right. Oh, look at this. Chris Hadley says, back by popular demand, Chanley and Liv.
Woo!
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
And Maria says, yeah, y'all. Maria is from Texas, so she can say that.
She can.
Yeah. I don't know.
She has a license too.
Yeah, she has a license.
She has my y'all card.
Playing James Bond. It's a license to kill license.
She's got the y'all card.
Y'all card.
All right, folks. So we're going to do a couple games later on today. We're going to do superhero sound effects. It's one of our favorites. And we're also going to do UGC Ultimate Geek Championship. We're going to debate like what fictional characters would win in an epic battle. We got some geeky questions coming up. So, folks, Disney Plus debuted yesterday. So a lot of this episode is going to be focused on that and Disney shows and movies and all that good stuff. So, in fact, all of us actually have been watching Disney Plus the last day or so. So, and hopefully some of you have as well. You can join us in the chat. But Francis, what is our first super geeky question of the day?
Well, speaking of Disney Plus, which I had applied for yesterday, it debuted yesterday to crashing servers and people watching Gargoyles and Darkwing Duck. But there are other shows on there. What are y'all most looking forward to watching? And what series or movies would y'all like them to do?
I just want to say I love, because you mentioned two of my favorite shows, I love that the fact that it was crashing because of only Gargoyles and Darkwing Duck viewers. That's the reason it crashed. It wasn't The Mandalorian, wasn't High School Musical, or any of that nonsense.
The musical.
Those were the two shows trending on Twitter most of the day yesterday. So
are you serious?
I'm not kidding you.
Holy shit. I didn't realize that we had so many fellow lovers of those shows.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shannon and Liam, I have no idea what we're talking about, probably. That's cool. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. So, well, let's go to our guest here. What are you, what are you most looking forward to watching? Or maybe you've already started watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, the first thing that actually really, really wanted, like, it's nostalgia for me. That's So Raven was my childhood. Raven Simone was literally, like, my favorite person when I was younger, and I was obsessed with that show. I would do anything to watch it, and now that I'm actually able to watch it again, what's that noise? I don't even know. But the fact that I'm able to watch it again is like the coolest thing for me. And just because I was born in '96, watching the shows like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Lizzie McGuire, Phil of the Future, just all of those types of all of those shows that are just like kind of weird, almost kind of not fully cheesy, but like just enough. I'm here for it. And now that I watch them, I just keep thinking about, like, we just watched an episode of Hannah Montana again today.
Wow.
And I cannot stop thinking about the transition music.
Oh,
It's so
transition music.
Like between scenes, right?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Francis, you never see, shows do that, they have a little transition music.
But
Yeah.
it's a lot of oohs and ohs and yas.
It's so funny.
It's like, ooh, yeah. And I'm like, oh God.
That was good. I like that.
2006 was a time.
Can you do that every time we transition on this show? 2 different
Yeah,
scenes?
there you go.
Between sets, yes.
Awesome.
She did have the best of both worlds. I mean, you have
Oh,
to.
she did.
Honestly.
I mean,
She got it both.
Yeah.
Let me share some things in the chat here. Listener's Mate says this is one of the shows he's looking forward to. She-Hulk. That's actually my choice as well. We'll get a little more into that. Victor says a Darkwing Duck quote. The best quote, of course. Let's get dangerous.
Oh, yes.
That was Darkwing Duck's motto, or like his tagline, I guess you could say. Carrie Johnson says Sweet Life on deck. Maria says love the Sweet Life.
Yeah, Sweet Life before On Deck, right? Come on.
No, I didn't like Sweet Life, Hotel Sweet Life. I only like Sweet Life on deck.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't like that
I
hotel?
like it both.
No,
Yeah.
come on. It's a cruise ship, man. It was fun.
It's a cruise ship.
Yep.
I don't even know. Did they? Why were they in the hotel? Did their
Their
mother
mom
work
worked
there?
Yeah.
Their mom. Yeah.
Mhm.
She was like a headlining act.
Oh.
I just remember that because we watched like 2 episodes today.
Yep.
She was a lounge singer or whatever. Yeah.
Yes.
So they got to live in the hotel and wreak havoc. But yeah, sure. I mean, there was a girl named London on that show. I mean, come on.
Brenda's song is a treasure to this world.
Yes.
And so is Ashley
Tisdale.
Tisdale.
Ashley
Great
Tisdale.
quote. Great quote. Maria said
yeah.
she loved all Sweet Life. Victor also wants to see She-Hulk. Acrodius likes a lot. Wow, I didn't know there's so many Sweet Life fans.
Apparently so.
Chris Halley says, I haven't described the Disney Plus, but I know they've got a lot of the older Disney content there, stuff they showed on the Disney Channel way back in the day. That's
Yeah.
true. That's actually what convinced me to get it, because I really wasn't going to be on board. But they have so much content that I watched when I was a kid or teen. I haven't seen in a long time. So, yeah.
I'm excited for the Vault, all the movies from the Disney Vault, all those just the old animated ones.
Oh, right, that you can't get on DVD and Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Well, so, Liz, wait, do you have a separate choice that Chanley didn't mention already that you're been excited to watch?
Yeah, the movies from the Disney Vault.
Oh, all right.
It's just
Which
because
ones?
Disney.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know that was your answer.
Yeah, Disney. It's basically my childhood.
Yeah, right.
Is
Which ones
just
specifically?
how much I love them. Little Mermaid, I'm excited for, and
Did you see the live musical?
the what one?
Did you see the live musical?
Ali E. Carvalho and Queen Latifah.
I did not see that.
I saw the Poor Unfortunate Souls part, and I was like, ma'am, you are slaying my heart right now. Excuse me. Who gave you permission to be like that? Oh, man.
The
Saw
Jungle
that?
Book too.
Mm.
Also,
Yes.
not the Jungle Book 2.
But
You're right. I think there is a Jungle Book too.
There
so-
is.
Yeah.
So Chaz
Well,
just joined
it's
us.
not.
Sorry, Chaz just joined us in the chat. Hey, thank you for watching, sir. So for me, well, the first thing I watched was The Mandalorian, which we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
We'll do a little bit more in depth on that.
Sure.
And then after that, though, I did go and watch Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, I watched Even Stevens.
yes.
Stevens. Oh,
Which
God.
I never actually watched. I only got into that like later on. I never watched the first season, so I was like, this show is kind of dumb, but it's still kind of fun, so it's fine.
Exactly.
And then yesterday, I started watching one of the cartoons I loved as a child in the '80s. It was Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah, which the voice actors on that show were so good. Like they were perfect
love
voices
that.
for those characters. Francis, what about you?
Seeing, oh man, I just thinking about even Stevens and tiny Shia LaBeouf, man. That's just
man.
He was young.
Before
Yeah.
he was the actual cannibal.
yeah before yeah regular Tuesday night for him. So
Necrodius, by the way, said he started with Goof Troop and Doug.
that's good.
Yes.
Good choices.
Good one, yeah. I've only seen the one Mandalorian. I've only seen the first episode of The Mandalorian. That's the only thing I've seen so far on Disney Plus because I got it late last night. I haven't had a chance to watch anything yet. What I'm looking forward to is, I don't know really. I mean, I guess all of the Marvel stuff I'm really excited for because that's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to the Volt movies. I mean, I haven't seen Aladdin in forever, so I can't wait to see Aladdin.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot. There's just so much. I was just
Yeah,
scrolling.
Tammy just said there's so much to see in the chat.
There is.
So much.
There is. I had to I had to get a list and just I need to make a list and pick off these are the movies I need to watch. I need to see if they have movies I haven't seen since I was a little kid that no one's ever heard before. Like The Absent-Minded Professor. No one's ever heard of that. That was the movie.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've heard of it. I don't remember if I've seen it, but I've heard of it, definitely.
That was the movie that Flubber that Robin Williams did. And
yes.
if anyone has ever seen this other terrible movie that stars the kids from Mary Poppins, but it's called The Gnome-Mobile, and it is a terrible movie, but it is so much my childhood.
Which movie?
The Gnome-Mobile.
The Gnome-Mobile.
Yes.
Was that related to Herbie?
No, surprisingly not. But it's just kids finding these little people, these gnomes, and they go through
Oh,
it.
it's not like a mobile, like a car.
And there is a car involved. Involved. It's like an old classic car. But oh my god, I was a
And
kid.
driven by gnomes?
No, well, yeah, at one point it is.
I hope so. From that title, come on, man.
But oh man, my childhood right there. I can't. I need that. So yeah.
Maria and Tammy both say they love The Absent-Minded Professor.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Halley says The Barefoot Executive with Kurt Russell.
Oh god. My computer wore sneakers.
Maria says yes, the Gnome-Mobile. Everyone rides the Gnome-Mobile. Was that a song?
That is
the
song. Oh my god, that is.
Hey Chanley, do you know that song too? Can you give us that one?
I cannot give you that one at all. I can give you the transition music to Hannah Montana, though.
All right.
Know that for a fact.
Yeah, hang on. We'll do it. We'll do it soon.
Oh, no.
Every time we go to a new segment, we're going to do it.
I'm going to hide myself behind the mug now. Thank you very much.
Carrie asked in the chat, said, Gargoyles had the best voice cast, especially when Star Trek Next Generation folks guest starred. It needs a reboot. I'm really looking forward to watching Gargoyles again because I love that show.
Is Reboot a Disney cartoon? I don't know.
It may be. I feel like you may be right about that.
Oh, Reboot. Nobody knows what Reboot is either. I'm so old. Anyway, moving on.
She-Hulk and Moon Knight, those two Marvel shows, I'm really looking forward to those. I didn't think we would ever get shows in either of those properties.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I think it's probably going to be a long wait still, but definitely looking forward to those.
I want Daredevil to show. I mean, not Daredevil. I want Deadpool to show up on the Disney Plus network to be the first rated R Disney.
That's not happening.
I know.
Beautiful.
It's not. I want it, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Tammy says the Apple Dumpling Gang movies are there. I don't know what those are. Oh, that sounds cool, though. Chris Halley says, my mom loved The Parent Trap, the original with Haley Mills.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I love that one, too.
Before she taught Bayside High, yeah.
He was she Haley Mills, Miss Bliss?
Miss Bliss is Haley Mills.
Okay. That's funny. Necroti says he loved Reboot, and the reboot wasn't too bad.
There's a reboot?
I don't know if he's joking or if that's true.
Oh.
He may just be joking.
No. Don't tease me like that, because I want that.
All right. Anything else? Anything else we didn't cover that you guys looking forward to?
Well, last night we just watched, for the first time, oddly, 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Did not know that was going to be on there, and so we watched it because I love Shakespeare adaptations. So I watched it and I was like, wait, I actually really like this because I'm not really into like rom-com or anything like that.
I keep making weird noises.
But then I saw it and I was like, I like this way more than I should.
I loved it.
That's a good movie. Yeah.
It's so good. And I'm like, wow.
I mean, you get to hear Heath Ledger sing.
Yes.
Singing a
good time.
Yes, I think he was probably why I really liked it because
me too.
He's my favorite Joker.
He is. It's Joker.
Yeah,
he's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I think I put him as number 1 last time we talked about Joker, didn't I? Yeah. But
yeah. Cool. Yeah, you know what? There were some movies I wasn't expecting. Like one of my all-time favorite movies is Willow, and that was on there.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Disney property, really?
See, I looked it up. It's an MGM property, but Disney must have gotten the rights when MGM went under.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's great, man. I watched myself some Willow. Listener Mate says he thinks the reboot is on the Freeform network.
Oh, that's a Disney Network. That's a
Yes, there you go.
it's a ABC Family, and then became Freeform. All right, cool.
Maria's excited about Willow. Yes. I love that movie so much.
Yeah, she was great on Buffy.
Oh, yes.
No, stop it. Every time I mention Willow, you got to ruin it.
Buffy.
Why do you have such a hatred for Willow?
I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm not shitting on your stuff. You like.
I just said she was on. Anyway.
Right. Buffy's great too. That Willow is also great. Except when she was peeling people's faces off in season 6.
Well,
Valid.
it happens.
All right. Tammy says you've never heard Shakespeare until you've heard it in the original Klingon.
Yeah, I'm all right with that one. I think I'll pass. Thank you very much.
That'd be interesting.
It would be. Yeah.
All right, there we go. So don't worry, folks. We got some more Disney Plus we're gonna talk about later on. We're gonna get a little bit more into some of the shows like The Mandalorian. But now it's time to go to our first game. So hey, we need some transition music.
I got you. Are you ready for this?
Oh no!
No, you have to do it.
You have to do it. You can't play it. You have.
All right.
Next segment now.
Your version was better.
I knew it. Thank you.
All right. All right. Let's see here. So let's go to. I'm just looking at the chat here. All right. Victor says I am a Disney property. All right. Well,
we're all Disney property.
Probably worth a lot of money then.
We all are.
Oh, we all are.
Yeah. Tammy says Laura Dannon, who was the baby in Willow, who had to be rescued. All right. So here's our first game of the night: superhero sound effects. So folks, right now, as I describe this game, first off, I need you guys to start putting in the names of made-up superheroes. So make ridiculous sounding made-up superheroes. Put that in the chat. Start putting those suggestions out there. Francis and I are going to pick 2 of those made-up superheroes to play in this scene. And
yes,
then,
to finally see me do the hero.
Oh boy, that's what they've been waiting for all this time.
Yeah, I bet, right? As if I didn't make a fool of myself with all the voices and all the effects. Now I got to pick a voice. Man, I should.
Chanley
and Liv are going to do the sound effects for us in this scene. So any kind of sound effects that would happen, they are going to provide them. All right. So again, we need the names of some ridiculous sounding superheroes. You just make up some crazy ones. We also need a ridiculous sounding crisis. So you can also put that in if you can think of something. So far we've got Lady Face Slap from the Crodius. Tammy says Hot Flash Woman.
Oh,
me.
Victor says Time Traveling Babe. All right, well that's a typecast for either of us, Francis. I feel.
No, that's the big here.
Tammy says Helium Boy. There's a voice you can do.
Helium Boy.
That's really good. I think we might have picked yours.
Oh. No.
Lister's Bay says the absent-minded genius.
What?
Carrie says, okay, this is the name of the character. Southern Drawl. She shoots a sweet tea gun and fires off one-liners.
They do realize it's us doing it, right?
Dude, that's why they're doing this. Of course.
Where's Mel when we need her?
Wow, I get bet Chanley and Liv. I bet you're really sad you didn't pick the characters to play.
Oh, right. We could have told. I mean, look.
Chad says Spaghetti Man. Tammy says Georgia Peach. Hey, we got the Southern theme going here.
God, we're gonna do. Yeah,
I'm gonna be Southern Drawl.
You're gonna be Southern Drawl.
And I think you should be Helium Boy.
Okay. Helium Boy it is.
Okay, so now that voice is good, man. It's like you just sucked in a balloon. Now, give us a crisis, folks. What crisis do Southern Drawl and Helium Boy have to solve? Give us some kooky sounding crisis.
God, I can't wait to hear your Southern Drawl. It's gonna be amazing.
Damn right it is.
Oh yeah. You have to say y'all a lot, though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say it.
I'll slip a couple in, probably.
You gotta say them real low.
No, Southern Drawl is a woman. Come
on. Southern's a woman?
She shoots a sweet tea gun.
Oh, she shoots a sweet tea gun. Oh, sure. Yeah.
Now, that could be a deep voice still, but, you know.
Yeah.
That's the South.
Okay, so Chris says the crisis could be an ink and toner shortage. My God.
On that one before, though.
Tammy says, Francis, you can get deeper as the helium wears off. There's a suggestion for you.
Packing, it's getting a little deeper. Right, good. And he just keeps burning deeper.
Chaz says the pizza delivery is late.
Yeah,
Chris says high utility bills. Victor, the case of the missing milk crates. Wow, these are all really important crises. Chris also says overdue library books. Tammy, Major Evil has captured Principal Skinner. Oh, okay, that's a Buffy. That's a Buffy thing. I like that. Hey, Chanley and Liv, any of those you liked? Any of those crises?
You pick.
Oh,
Carrie says late and lost to a kid's birthday party. There's another suggestion for you.
Late and lost to a kid's birthday party. Okay.
So again, pizza delivery, ink and toner shortage, milk crates, overdue library books, the Buffy one, birthday party. Any of those?
I think the birthday party.
Okay.
I think that one could have a good
the birthday party.
storyline.
Well, that might make that good for the helium too. Could working well. All right.
Oh, that's. Well, I mean, I already have it.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can provide it for the kids.
We're the entertainment. Yeah.
Sorry. All right. All right. So, Francis is playing Helium Boy. I am Southern Drawl. The crisis is we are late and lost to a kid's birthday party. We're obviously the A-list superheroes in this town. That's what we're doing is going to a birthday party.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh god, that's horrifying.
Happy
Are we already starting?
birthday to
Already here.
you.
Oh dear god.
Wait, are we already there?
Are we there? We've made it.
I wasn't sure. I figured
Okay.
I'd start
Hang
just
on.
in
Well,
case.
thank you. So we'll start officially. You
All
guys
right.
jump in with any sound effects or things, other voices that you feel are appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Helium Boy, what are you doing over there?
There's nothing. I can't be Helium Boy without some helium, and I'm really trying here.
All right, suck in that helium real good.
That's better. All right.
All right, does that help you? Does that help your superpowers?
Yes, the power to sound devious. So Southern Drawl, we're late to the party. We got to go.
That's right. We can't be late. This is an important birthday party.
Happy birthday.
We're in the distance.
Happy birthday.
It's
Yes,
over.
right. I hear that amazing singing in the distance.
Happy birthday.
I mean,
You.
Wow, it's like listening to the Star Spangled Banner. That was amazing. All right, listen. Let's jump on these rusty bikes and pedal on over there.
all right.
All right, we're there.
Oh. Southern Drawl, I don't think this is the right party.
Why not? What's wrong?
It's a villain birthday party. We're supposed
Oh my God, you're right. Listen to that evil villain laugh.
Oh my God! Look, it's Dr. Mary Pants and Mistress Runny Nose.
Oh no, they're our arch nemesis.
Mary Pants and Runny Nose. We should probably stop them before we go to our party.
That's right. Listen, I'm gonna get out my sweet tea gun and shoot some of this fine sweet tea at them.
Delicious.
Sploosh, 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 sploosh.
What kind of party? I think we're the wrong party again. You're a lot of splooshing. I don't think this is right.
Sploosh.
All right. Well, listen. What can you do to help?
Sploosh.
I will throw my balloons of doom. Take that, evildoers.
Splash, splash,
Oh my God,
splash.
you're shooting them like a machine gun. It's amazing.
I'm very talented.
The balloons also, I think they were talking. They were saying something. Splash.
Like,
Splash.
Splash. little sound effects balloons. Yeah, they do stuff. Yeah, they have the things. Anyway, I think we stopped them. Next time, we won't be so polite.
Well, we're always polite in the South, so that's a little hard for me.
That's right. All right, so now we have to listen for the party again. I think this again the wrong one. Let's see here.
Happy birthday to
Oh my God! Why are they still singing?
Happy birthday to you.
Blow out your candles, please, young child.
No, Mommy, I don't want to blow
We have
out the
been
candles.
singing for 7 years.
I don't want to blow out the candles.
John Henry, I really
All right,
need
listen.
to
Throw
go
one of your
back
balloons and
home.
put out the candle so that racket can stop. It's terrible.
No, and my apple pie was very nice. Here, throwing the balloon now.
John Henry!
Did you make a wish?
Why? Stop singing.
Happy birthday.
Oh, no, God.
Listen, kid. Can you just stop singing, please?
Oh no, it's Captain Happy Birthday. That's all she does.
Oh, of course. I forgot about her.
With this birthday for 2.5 years.
Listen, Captain Happy Birthday. Suck on this lemon. All right, good. Shut her up.
I just don't want to suck the lemon, so you're on your own. Wait, why did you have her do that?
I was just trying to get her to stop singing. I don't know.
I understand.
Happy. No.
I think we made it though.
All right, good. We made it to the birthday party. Yes, we're here. Mission accomplished.
10 out of 10.
All right, and scene.
Let's see.
Transition music cue Hannah Montana.
It's you.
But I'm sorry, Carrie. He wanted me to work in Kiss My Grits.
I will not do any kissing of grits today, Sonny.
That was a great, I don't know, grandma or whatever that was.
I don't even know who she is, but her name is Evelyn. Her name is now Evelyn.
Listener's Mate says, why does Francis sound like he's transitioning from Heinz Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb to Barry White?
Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't even know who that guy is. But I'll take it. I know who Barry White is, though, so that'll take two.
Tammy says, wait, is Hannibal Lecter having a party?
Always.
Oh.
And then Chris says, I'm going to assume this is an accent. Gracious sakes alive, I haven't heard such atrocious singing since my brother Leroy butchered amazing grace at my second cousin twice removed Jethro's wedding.
Oh, Jethro!
Thank you. I try.
I thought it was lovely, Liv.
Well blessed.
10 out of 10.
Bless you.
Quite serenaded, actually. Thank you.
I will do no more singing, as I cannot sing.
Expectation in the next game, actually, is just the singing competitions.
Yeah, we should change it to
God.
Geek Championship.
Oh,
Singing
God,
Championship.
no.
Goodbye.
Let's not.
Have to
Hang
sing-
up now. No.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you for those great suggestions for superhero sound effects. Thank you for those awesome sound effects, Chanley and Liv. Francis, did you like playing a character for the first time?
It was tough because I actually had to think of stuff.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta think of stuff to say.
That's hard. I didn't realize how hard it was. But you know what?
Improv game works.
I would do it again, though. I would do it again. I think I enjoyed it enough to do it
That's
again.
good to know.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. All right. Let's hear. Oh, hey, you know what? So before we get into more Disney Plus stuff, last week, if you watched the show, we talked. Chanley mentioned her film, Midnight Snack, right?
Yes,
So,
yes.
hey, you just told us some exciting news before we went live. What's that?
Yes, it just hit. I checked before we started doing this, and it hit 1.3K on YouTube. So that was
Awesome.
pretty
Congrats.
dope. So bless all of y'all.
Ho show,
I have
folks.
no idea,
Ho show,
but
y'all.
thank
Ho
you,
show.
everyone.
You
Oh,
said
it was
y'all.
definitely everybody in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, they can search Midnight Snack and your name on YouTube.
Yes, Demi.
Otherwise, when I just looked at Midnight Snack, it was like the fourth option down.
I think so. Yeah.
It's up there. I mean, it's not like hidden, which is nice. Like I was able to find it super easy, so that was super cool to see.
That's good. I like to hide my films so nobody can find them.
It's the algorithm, man.
I know.
Yeah.
That's really great. The algorithm's finding it. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Hey, Liv, how many views has your Happy Birthday song gotten on YouTube?
52,000. That'll be it.
And they're all, what's her name? Edna?
Evelyn.
Evelyn, sorry.
Evelyn.
Oh, Evelyn.
Oh, yeah, we're all Evelyn today.
Chris says congrats. Congrats, Chanley, there on all
Thank you.
That is awesome. You're gonna do another film? You have anything else in the works?
Well, when we move back to Kentucky, we plan on making a film production company that's with one of our friends, Steven, and a few other people that we know. And we're currently in the works of a camp slasher that we're trying to write, but like putting a twist on it as opposed to like the regular, average, everyday camp slasher that you usually see. Gonna twist it up a little bit and then maybe do a few more short films, but sometimes like adapting like Dollar Baby Stephen King work that is able to be done via Mr. Stephen King, the beautiful soul he is. So if we're able to do that, that would be pretty cool, but mainly focusing on horror and dark comedy in a way. So.
All right. Lister's said he watched it, by the way. He watched the film after seeing you guys last week. So
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Anthony. Tammy says, woohoo, congrats. Chris Halley, awesome news. Hey, lots of support there in the chat. You guys rock.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, I have a quick question. Do you guys have a ship name for yourselves?
Sorry, just thought about like the first few days that we knew each other. No thanks. Well, I think isn't it?
We're gonna
Ollie?
come up with some if you don't.
Ollie.
Well, because I know that's a thing, right? I mean.
Well, is that way? Do people? I mean, that's a thing for fictional characters, right? Do people do that? Do real life people do it too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's all right. Great.
Want to come up with some? Go ahead.
Okay, they're gonna be bad. Landley. It's terrible.
Landley.
Shiv.
Okay. Shiv. Oh.
One of the first ones I'm gonna say.
Okay.
One of the first ones we came up for ourselves was Chalivia, and then we were like,
I was just thinking that. I was actually just thinking that one. That's great.
That is so good.
You know what? I actually didn't know until you sent me your email, Liv, and it had your full name on it. I didn't know your full name was Olivia. I was going to guess Elizabeth. So yeah.
Olivia is a great one.
But now it's Ollie. I think is the one that we go like O-L-L-E-Y.
Mm-hmm.
But
that is really good.
I like Ollie. That's a good one.
I like it.
Yeah.
We tried.
I had to ask. I mean,
no, you're good.
That's a good question.
If people ship us, I'm here for that.
Lister's Man and Victor says they think you're conjoined twins.
Always at the hip.
Well, at the ears for sure because they're sharing earbuds.
Yes.
Carrie had suggested Lively.
Or lively.
Lively. That's great. Lively.
Hold up.
That's really good, Carrie.
Yeah.
We love Blake Lively, so I think we can take that.
I do too.
Right.
And so does Carrie. That's probably why he thought of it.
Yes.
Carrie, look at that. You just created a ship name.
Thank you.
Love it.
Good job,
Love
sir.
it so much.
Lively. That's so good.
Yeah, right?
Much better than my terrible ones.
So much better than Chalivia.
That was so 2.5 years ago.
Yes.
Francis, I think you and I should come up with a co-hosting ship name.
A co-hosting name?
Yes.
Okay.
Thef. Jancis.
Jancis. Jadis. No.
Freff. That's all it is. It's Freff.
Freff, right?
It's Freff.
That's it.
No, we'll have to think of something, but
Freff
yeah.
Burns.
Freff Burns, right? Yes, exactly. Oh, that's brilliant.
If you have another suggestion in the chat, go for it.
Oh man, yeah.
These are the very important topics we discuss.
Oh, the ship name. I'm down with it though. Everyone's got to have a ship name.
Always.
Victor says Lively is a great name. Yes. Maria is a proponent of Freff. She put 5 exclamation points.
Oh, all right.
Dude, when we do that, when we do that 2020 show, we're talking about, that's how we introduce ourselves.
And we are Freff.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Freff.
Oh my god. Oh, man.
Next year at Dragon Con. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be amazing.
All right, cool. Let's see. Oh, where I'm going to put it up on the screen here, but tell people where they can find you on Twitter, Chanley and Liv.
Do you want to go first this time? Well, so I have two, but my main one is Liv Rogers ____.
Wow. Was Liv Rogers __ taken?
Yes.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Liv Rogers ___ and Liv Rogers ___, all taken. So I figured I'd just put in as many underscores as it took.
That's amazing. I'm sorry. That's amazing. Hold on. Let me go follow that.
You can also see right just on the screen there, Erper Livy.
That one too.
And Chanley is at official Chanley.
Yes.
Awesome. Hey, I wonder if Freff's taken on Twitter. Friends.
Oh, Freff.
Really? Oh god. Anyway,
Chris Halley says, "Freff, what's this Freff on my shoulder?" Well, that doesn't sound like it's kind of a dandruff thing. Oh, that doesn't sound good then.
God, we're
dandruff.
we're apparently now a scalp condition.
Oh, Freff.
Now Chris says, "What the Freff? Hey, look how many ways you can use this."
Super Freffed
I
up.
like it. No, I like that one though. What the Freff?
Yeah, that's good. That's like Battlestar Galactica's frack. That's our thing.
Yeah.
Freff this.
What the Freff?
What the Freff?
Yeah, Freff you.
Dude.
If you have Freff, Chalivia may be right for you.
Oh,
Oh my god, that was brilliant.
We can go now. The show's over. We can leave. We're done.
That's a mic drop, Liv.
Done.
no. Once a day, Chalivia.
Once a day, Chalivia.
Slides it across the screen.
May cause diarrhea, vomiting,
Right.
And sharding.
Sadness.
sharding. Yes, lots of sharding. That was a story last week Liv told. If
Oh,
you didn't see last week's episode, go watch it. And about halfway through the episode, it's one of the funniest stories you'll hear.
of sharding.
Yes. And sloths. Sharding and sloths.
Oh, I hope it's
Should
not
be the
the
name
sloth
of your
shark.
biography, Liv, if you're your autobiography.
It was not the sloth shart, it was mine.
Oh, wow. And I love that you own it.
It
she
happened.
Yeah.
Tammy says we're going to Freff you up.
Yes. I'm a
Dude,
Freff.
Francis, can we, if I finally convince you to go to Dragon Con next year, can we just go around saying Freff?
I mean, whatever, man.
Only Chanley and Liv will know what the hell we're talking about.
Here for it.
We're gonna have to really, really promote this episode.
Oh yeah.
For the
First,
history
go watch this episode.
Super Freffed up.
Super Freffed Up? Is that what you said?
of Super
Oh, that
Freff.
should be the name of this episode. That's good call, Chanley.
Yeah, Super Freffed up. Yeah, all right.
You guys are brilliant.
All right.
All right. Should have you on every week.
I said that already.
You said that what?
I said that already. We need them on every week.
All right. Well,
Yes.
I don't pay
I mean, they
attention to you.
applauded my entrance. I mean, I'm here.
Always.
I'm excited.
Carrie says Jeff Fernandez for the win. Okay.
No. No.
I think Freff's the winner.
Yeah, Freff is the winner. I think Freff wins.
All right. Well, this is a very successful episode. We got a great
Yes.
ship name
What?
that we can also use as an adjective.
Right. Yeah. That was freffing awesome. I'll have to admit.
Yes.
This episode is freffing awesome.
What have we started?
We gotta get this to trend.
I know. Well, yeah.
Everybody start-
fresh.
Start using hashtag Freff.
Hashtag fresh.
Yeah.
That's with two F's there, folks. RFREFF.
RFREFF. Okay. Hashtag FREFF. Put it on the Twitters, folks. You know y'all have Twitter. Do it now.
Victor says, I'm going to open up a large can of Freff on the world.
Oh, God.
Look how many ways you can use it.
I know. It is a
multi-purpose word.
catch-all. It's a catch-all. It is the Swiss Army knife of words.
All right, so first trending, second Urban Dictionary, and then
Yes.
eventually
No.
Merriam-Webster's.
Urban Dictionary is going to be disgusting.
Always.
He's the worst. What? Actually,
what's wrong with Urban Dictionary, man?
hold on a second. Well, go ahead. Keep talking. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm going to look up Urban Dictionary, and I'm going to see if that word's already in there.
Oh, I hope not. Come on, we created it.
If Freff is in there already, then the world is over.
Tammy says she turned me into a Freff. All right, lots of use.
So Freff is the act of farting outside of your anus and queef from your vagina.
Wait, say that one more time.
Freffing, The act of farting out of your anus and queffing from your vagina.
Okay.
So
You're right.
That's
I wish
the
you
name.
had not looked that up.
That's it.
Freff made on the 25th, February 25th, 2010. So it's a little old. We're gonna modernize.
That's fine.
Yeah,
It's almost 10 years.
yeah, it's been a
We're
while.
updating it to a much better meaning.
And both.
I have to.
I guess I didn't take off like Sharding did. That one.
No. First off, I just think that's just really hard to do. Secondly,
Farting outside of your anus.
I'm assuming it's just the woman doing it, from both ends.
Oh,
So-
at the same time?
At the same time, yeah.
Oh, I don't think I've done that.
Oh man. Oh, hello everyone. I hope you've learned something new today.
Oh, God, Liv, I love your candor.
10 out of 10.
Oh man, candor
I
is
do my best.
yeah. All right. What's next?
Where do we go from here? How can we get any better? Well, you know what? What's that segue music, Chanley?
But
Oh, you know what? I'm
No,
just going to go
do it,
for
sing
it.
it.
just do it. Do it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what's up? Thank you, Hannah Montana.
Always.
What a great segue from Freffing into a Disney Plus conversation.
Disney, I hope you're not listening.
Disney's
This
going to start
Disney
using
X.
Freffing on
You know,
all their shows.
is not the indicative of. Anyway,
I hope you are listening, man.
right.
Why would
So-
they not want to use
Yeah.
this?
Listen, and yeah.
All right, so Disney Plus is off to quite the start, although I guess not with some hiccups. After day one, it already has 10 million signups. To give you an idea, their 5-year goal was to get 60 million signups. So they're already 1/6 of the way there. Of course, like myself right now, I'm on a free trial, so we don't know how many of those people will continue doing it, but that's a great start. So, however, I heard, it worked great for me. I was very fortunate, but I heard, like from Tammy in the chat, that some people had some technical issues with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did any of you guys have any technical problems?
No, we didn't. No technical for
Francis?
us.
I mean, no, but I mean, it's expected. Look, server overload. Everyone's trying to sign on at the same time. Everyone wants to watch their favorite movie. It totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're right. At launch, it certainly makes sense.
Oh, what? Yeah.
Although, I don't know, man. You would think, though, they should have taken, right? You think they must know. It's Disney. They should have done, like, ridiculous testing on this.
There's no way. There's no way to
Yes.
test. No way to do
okay,
real
that's
testing
true.
of. There's no way to do a real world test of 10 million people logging on at the same time. There's no way to do that.
But,
That's just-
but we're far enough with streaming that people should know technically what it takes.
It didn't last that long anyway. It's working now. Like it didn't really last that long, so it wasn't like it was down for.
I still feel that's something that should be able to be.
Never.
Never in the history of the future will it be.
Never in the history of the
The
future.
future. That's right.
Never happened. Yeah.
So Star Trek is a lie. We're never going to have that kind of
Oh
fidelity.
no, Star Trek's not a lie. Star Trek is the best. So can we just have?
Yeah, let's just go on.
Hey, can we just have them with us every time we have a conversation? Because they act like they react to everything. I'm just watching them going.
The hand thing.
Oh man,
Oh, the hand.
I love it.
The hand.
I love it.
Okay. Oh, well, Tammy says. Maria says they don't do a stress test. Right. Thank you, Maria. That's the word I wanted. Stress test. Thank you.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Tammy says, yeah, her TV isn't supported and she needs to get Roku or Fire Stick. Okay. Well,
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
that's a fairly easy fix. Maria says, yes, they need to learn how to do stress tests. I agree. Anyway, but fortunately, it didn't sound like it was too bad and things are working well now. So let's talk more about the content. All right. So Chanley, you said you've only watched the old stuff so far, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know you said about the vault and other stuff, but I'm sorry, I forgot if you already mentioned it, but are there any like actual new, like original movies that you want to watch? On Disney Plus? And it's fine if there's not. I'm curious.
Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, there's a Lady and the Tramp.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like
I'm excited
CG?
for
Is
that.
that what they're doing with that? I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like what they did with The Lion King,
Yeah, okay.
too, also. I don't know. Like, any of the newer stuff, I'm not 100%
They
because
don't
we
have a
haven't,
ton
like,
of stuff
fully...
right now at launch.
Yeah. What about High School Musical, the
Dude, I
musical, the
watched it.
series? Is it
Is it
okay?
good?
Is it good?
Yeah. So.
I'm worried
I know
about
that
it.
first off,
but
that
is it
name
good?
is so cumbersome. But
It is.
High School Musical, the series.
Musical, the series.
So I was a fan of the High School Musical movies back in the day.
Always.
Me too.
All right, good. And I didn't understand the title or what this premise was until I watched it. So if you don't know, folks, the premise is High School Musical. Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens and all those people filmed High School Musical at this place called East High. So the idea is like they were the actors, and the people who actually go to the school are reenacting High School Musical, the movie.
That's trippy.
So they're playing like the Zac Efron roles and the Vanessa Hudgens role, right? And they refer to them as real people like they are in real life. So
Yeah,
that's
so-
the concept behind this show. That's why they call it High School Musical, the musical.
So it's just meta
The series.
on meta.
Yeah. And it's,
So
it's,
meta.
it's docu style where like we'll see the scene, but then the characters, talk to the camera, right? Like Office style, I guess.
It's like,
Yeah, but what they're going through. So you know what? I liked it a lot. It was cool. They've got some very appealing people on that show. I actually meant to look up his name. But the kid who played this is not really gonna ruin anything, I don't think. Maybe it will. I won't say anything. Never mind. One of the lead guys. I don't want to ruin anything.
Sure.
One of the lead guys is like so ridiculously appealing. Like it's hard. It's impossible not to root for him. There's another actress who was in a goofy show called Bizarrevark on Disney Channel, and her talents,
Bizarrevark.
her talents were wasted on that. I feel based on seeing her in this show, because she can sing. Damn, like obviously everybody sings really well, and they're very talented. Yeah, it was fun though. It was a fun show. It was. I was engrossed by the characters. So
there you go.
yeah, I recommend checking it out.
Yep, we plan on it sometime.
Secretly.
Yes, it's one of
After
those
that's
a
Raven.
guilty pleasure, I guess.
All right,
Maybe.
not even a guilty pleasure for me. I'll totally say it.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm saying it.
Yeah. Carrie says that's some Inception level stuff.
Yes,
It
honestly.
is. Yeah.
They right. It's like Christopher Nolan, man.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, cool. So, let's talk. So, High School Musical was one of the big things, but also then, of course, The Mandalorian was probably their biggest profile launch show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Scorpio Moon just joined us. Hey, everybody. Scorpio, thank you for watching. Awesome. All right. So, Mandalorian. Francis, you and I watched the first episode. What'd you think?
We did. Yeah. Werner Herzog was there.
Oh, shit, he was.
Yeah.
Dude, there's some good actors in that show, man.
What is that guy doing there? Why is he talking like that? All right.
I mean, he was the guy who gave him the mission, right?
Yeah, he's the guy that gave them
With
mission.
the stormtroopers.
I have to admit,
He was awesome.
He was awesome. I know. Yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird to see him there. It's just like, oh, look at that guy, legendary director here, just going and acting in front of it. I'm going to keep talking. I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about now. You didn't give me a topic to talk about. Anyway, Mandalorian is great. Saw the first. You guys haven't seen it yet, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, it ended up really being good. I think my only issue was that like it kind of feels like a soap opera in the filming for some reason. Like it has that super realistic HD-ness that makes it look like a soap opera every once in a while. I don't know why.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I find that a lot. There are a lot of shows that are like that. I didn't get that from this show at all, though.
There's only a couple of scenes where I'm like, most of it was great, but some of it was just like, oh, okay. When is, Antonio going to come out and, confess his love to, Rebecca or something? I was expecting something like that.
That's episode 2.
Yeah, right. Do not leave me for the Mandalorian. So,
I don't know what's happening.
anyway, soap opera. Never mind.
Yeah. Listen, I can't watch soap operas. I'm too busy watching High School Musical.
I know. Which is in itself a soap opera, right? But otherwise, yeah, I thought it had great production value. Acting was great. Special effects were awesome, and I like the idea that So, and they were building lore, and I love lore. Lore is great. Yeah, especially as the just seeing just the Mandalorians be more played out and like seeing their world. So I'm super excited for what comes from the rest of this. But there are too many subscription services. I'm just telling you that right now.
Yeah,
too many.
We'll get that in a minute. We'll get in that in a minute.
Okay.
By the way, folks, if you've seen The Mandalorian first episode, please share your thoughts in the chat. We love hearing what you think. We want to hear all different opinions. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, I dug it a lot. If you've seen the show, you probably, well, I don't know how much I talk about it, but I've not been too thrilled with the current Star Wars stuff. The original Star Wars trilogy is my favorite thing of all time. Anything Episode 7 on forward, I have not been too happy about. However, so this is the
Rogue
first.
One is amazing.
What?
Rogue One is amazing.
No, that's the worst one of all of them, actually. But
Rogue One.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I always say, look, if you liked it, that's great.
Yeah.
This is the first Star Wars thing in a long time that I've actually really liked and excited about.
Yeah,
it captured, I think, the feel of the original trilogy. And if you don't know, folks, it's set about 5 years after Return of the Jedi. So it's in still that like original trilogy-esque universe.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like Star Wars to me. Yeah, I mean, look, dude, Disney's just throwing money at this show. Like, it's a movie. It's a $100 million feature-length movie, basically, or more.
Well, it's 15 million episodes, so whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, the production values. But yeah, the guy, Mandalorian is great. I love that he never takes his helmet off. I actually hope they keep doing that. I don't want to actually see him for quite a while. I don't need to see what he looks like. I dig that they're doing that. Yeah, the action was really good. It was well done. Jon Favreau, by the way, is who created the series and who wrote the first episode, and he's the head writer, so it makes sense. He knows what he's doing.
Expected more food from him.
More food?
Yeah, because he loves food.
Does he put food in his movies all the time, though?
He does he did a movie called Chef, and he does like a TV series where it's all about cooking, and it's him cooking with his celebrity friends. Like, he loves food. So I'm a little surprised there was not a lot of food. There was Muppets, though. I'm sorry, what was that?
In the same boat. I love me some food.
Yes to food. Food is a yes.
Yeah. I just love to see something. Like, you don't get to see a lot other than the blue milks, the blue and green milks.
Yeah, Bantha milk.
That's all you ever see in the Star Wars universe when it comes to food. You don't see like fancy meals.
There are Star Wars cookbooks, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, man. Gotta go get those. Cook some stuff up.
All right. Okay.
Well, if you love food,
cook
yourself up some Star Wars stuff.
Food is amazing.
Probably not anybody's gonna disagree with that.
I know. Right?
I hate food. I hate eating. It's so gross.
That food thing that keeps coming up every once in a while, in and out of me. Ugh. Anyway,
Scorpio says great topics tonight. Tammy says several friends liked it. She's gonna watch The Mandalorian this weekend. Carrie says blasphemy, Jeff blasphemy. I think that was about Rogue One. I know a lot of people love Rogue One, and I just could not stand that movie so much. But again, look, we're always on the show. Whatever you love, that's great. We'll embrace it. I love you that you love it. So that's awesome. Cool. Yeah. So no, I think The Mandalorian was great. It's a great start. I'm looking forward to it.
Next.
It's going to be a short season, folks. I think it's only 7 episodes.
Even better.
But I think that's smart. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
You do have to wait, folks, 10 days though for the next one because the Friday is going to be their normal release day, so you have to wait a week from this Friday for the next episode. I'm giving information, Francis. That's what I'm
making sense.
Interesting that they do that. They're doing that with the High School Musical thing too, right?
Yeah, I actually don't know which day that releases. Is it? I guess
it's
Friday.
Probably Friday.
It's going to be Friday too, probably.
Pretty sure they're all going to release on a Friday.
I mean, Netflix always releases on a Friday.
Yeah, Hulu, when they do theirs, they release on a Friday.
It's interesting that's actually the day they've chosen.
Yeah, so you can binge it over the weekend.
Well, so that makes sense for binging, but that doesn't it has nothing to do with Disney Plus because you can't binge new shows because that's not how they're releasing them.
Rude.
Yeah.
So actually, why don't we talk about that? What do you guys think about? I think actually I'll go to Chanley and Liv first. But I know, France, I think somebody's talked to me about like how Netflix you feel has kind of really changed the whole landscape, right, and the way people watch and maybe kind of destroyed the way things are happening in terms of viewing. But I'll go to Chanley and Liv first. What do you guys think? Like, do you like the weekly thing? Do you like having it all at once? Do you think one is better than another?
I like if the show is really good, then having it there all at once, I think, is better for me mentally. That way I don't have to go through an anxiety-filled week waiting for that next episode. Not that I don't already go through an anxiety-filled week, but...
I think... Oh, man. It depends on the show, kind of, like you were saying. Like...
We'll take Winona Earp, for instance. Would you prefer binge, or would you prefer it week to week?
And how did you guys first discover it? Through Netflix, you said, right?
Binge.
Yeah, through Netflix and binge.
We binged it.
Okay.
Definitely. Like, with shows,
what about season 4? Will you watch it every week when it comes out?
Or will you
wait?
Yeah.
No, we're not
going
to wait for that.
No doubt.
Okay.
We'll watch it any way possible.
But shows like American Horror Story, one that we're also really into, it's like a usual binge thing for us. So like the past 2 seasons, having to watch them like week to week has kind of made it a little bit of a different feel for us in a way. And it's kind of like, don't really know how to feel about this. And then like we're big on Castle Rock too on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
And that one, it does really good week by week.
Yeah, I like that one's week by week.
Because they released the first 3, and then they do it every Wednesday from now on. And don't even get me started on Castle Rock. I love me some Castle Rock. But I think it all depends on like what type of show it is and like what the subject matter is, basically. Like if it's
a really heavy topic, then week by week to let your mind decompress. Personally, for me, I think.
Yes, definitely.
That makes sense.
Thank you. Francis, before I go to you, let me share some chat comments here. Maria says, all at once, I want to binge it. If they're going to release it weekly, I'll wait until the season's done and then just watch it on Amazon.
Right.
Listeners May says, most of the TV that I watch is through binge watching. I hardly have my TV on anymore because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, Francis, what are your thoughts?
They're right. It depends on the type of show. Some shows are really good binging. Sometimes you just need that week to kind of like, process everything. So it makes sense. You want to, it really does depend. But for the vast majority of shows, I prefer it to binge it because you don't know. Sometimes you just can't wait to see what happens next. You to see what happens to, whatever character is in whatever bind. So I do like the binge. But yeah, Netflix is. Man, Netflix. I don't want to talk about Netflix. I mean, it did really change.
That's what we're talking about. Talk about it.
It did change the. I didn't say it to you. I don't think we've had this conversation, but it did change the landscape in a dramatic way.
I thought we have, actually, because I thought it was you who talked to me about this.
I don't think so. I mean, I have. I don't know. I have a terrible memory. Who knows?
Okay.
Crap. Crap my memory. No, but yeah. I mean, because Netflix. Before Netflix, we were content to wait every week. We were content to buy the box sets. We were content to spend all of this money. I remember spending $60 at the beginning of the season to watch all of 24 when it was out.
24, yes.
And that's the show before. That's the show that was probably the most bingeable show before that ever was a thing, though. Really.
Right. Because exactly, because it's per hour.
That's the show you want to binge.
Exactly. So I'd buy the seasons in bulk for $60 on iTunes and then watch it like back to back to back.
Yes.
And that's how. But before then, we watch again. We had to watch everything weekly. We had to spend tons of money to be able to watch stuff. Now a few bucks every month, we get to see everything on our plate immediately, and it becomes paralyzing because there's too much TV.
So much.
Like, I cannot keep up. You need to watch this. Oh, I don't know if I can watch that. Oh, you need to watch this. Oh, I guess so. Like, there's just too much. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll watch Watchmen eventually. I'll finish, Battlestar Galactica eventually. Oh, there's just too much television. I cannot do it. But I'm glad that it's there. It's just nice to know that it's there. Well, it's insane. It's just way too much. I can't. I often just like, if I have a choice between watching television and doing something else, I sometimes would just rather do something else because the TV. I don't want to have to sit there and pick. Because Right? Because you have to sit there and do I want to watch The Good Place today? I don't know. And then you have all these choices when before you just turned on the TV at whatever time you happened to be watching it, and that's what you were stuck with. Whatever show was on at that time.
Well, that's why shows had such huge viewership ratings in the past, and now they have barely anything each show. If you think about it, compared to in the 80s or 70s or something.
Right. Yeah. And now that we don't have a rental model anymore, right? Like you don't have if back in my day when we had Hollywood Video and Blockbuster Video.
Hey, Chanley knows Hollywood Video.
That was my favorite store. By the way, I used to work at a video store, so what's up? They are still around.
There are still some independent
Family Video.
Around. Oh, nice, nice.
So
there's the smaller
turkey.
By the way, in the chat, Lister's Mate says the only reason that Netflix is around is because of Blockbuster Video. The creator of Netflix got tired of the late fees and other hidden fees of renting, so he created his own thing. Is that true?
Probably. I mean, that makes sense because it used to be a DVD rental service that you paid per month.
Yeah, that's funny. Does that part of it totally got phased out, or is that still around, the DVD?
Well, that's still around.
Yeah, you can still do that, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I remember those days.
Oh yeah, the early days of Netflix.
Yeah.
The shock value.
I was a deprived child. I don't know that.
The shock value of what my dad would get, and then I'd be like, "Can I open it?" And then it'd be something that I was completely not into, and I'd be like, "Ah, a waste."
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. When you say shock value, I was like, "Is it porn? Like, what's happening?"
No.
Well, no.
I would hope not.
No.
Yeah, of course.
Bob's Burgers thing.
Oh.
It just came in a little red sleeve, and you didn't know what you were getting.
And then you just put it in the mailbox when you're done.
Yeah. But there's still I mean,
Listeners May says technically there is a rental model. It's Redbox. Redbox is actually really good because it's so freaking cheap.
Oh, that's true.
That's
Redbox.
actually a great. They actually probably kind of put the DVD part of Netflix like a little bit out of business in a way because they're so much cheaper then.
Hey, Netflix doesn't care.
No, they don't care. No, because they were always looking for streaming. They were smart. They saw that's the way it was coming. Yeah.
So.
Sorry. Let me share some chat thoughts here. Besides that, Maria says when you guys were talking about how long it takes to process shows and whether to watch weekly or not. But we all process differently. I might take 15 minutes and a load of laundry to process for some shows, and for others, I'm so into it I don't even want to take a bathroom break.
Yeah, I just
understandable.
Agreed.
Just pee myself right there.
Myself right there. Yep, exactly.
Bathroom 5 feet away. Can't even get to it. Don't want to leave.
Scorpio says, I can't believe even DVD mail rental is such an old thing by now.
I know, right?
It's kind of funny.
Oh man. Where are you from? 2010?
So I'm with you guys. Like, if you really dig the show, obviously having the whole thing there is super nice, right? Because you can watch as many or a few as you want at a time. But is that good for the industry or for these services? Like, is it better for them to keep people around if they release weekly? Because I'll say for myself, I actually just canceled Netflix. I often do not have Netflix. I only have it when there's something on I really want to watch. And once I've watched it, I'm done.
Yeah.
But like with Disney Plus, if I'm going to do it, like as long as The Mandalorian's releasing, I'm going to keep it because I want to watch it, right?
Sure.
So I don't know. What do you think about that? Like, is the Netflix model sustainable, like over the really long term of that releasing everything at once?
Well, here's the thing. People's attention spans are getting smaller and smaller. Like, people cannot keep, like, look, I mean...
go ahead. Everybody says that, and I don't know if that's 100% true.
Here's the only reason why I say it. Every week, and I'm not going to get anywhere, I'm not going to get it all scandalous or anything, but every week some type of news article that, like, riles everyone up, right? That gets people angry, that gets people yelling and screaming. And then a week later... they've forgotten what it was that they were yelling and screaming about something else. It's easy to forget what happened just a week ago. TV shows especially are things that come and go so quickly. For a second, the moment that Handmaid's Tale is out, everyone's talking about it. The moment the last episode of that season is done, no one's talking about it anymore. Nobody cares. We're on to the next thing. We're so interested in going on to that next big, exciting thing that we don't stick to stuff anymore. Like, we used to rewatch TV shows. I used to watch old episodes of I Love Lucy every Saturday morning. You know, like, that was my thing. And there's no option to do that unless I actively go out and seek it. And, you know, I'm not just going to, you know, I'd rather watch something new or do something else.
There is actually, if you get like standard over the broadcast TV, because there's a lot of stations like Comet and Heroes and Icons that are showing all that old stuff that people used to watch like from their home every week, you know, which is cool. I think actually that's available. Yeah.
But it's a dying breed. I mean,
yes and no, but there's a lot more of those channels popping up than there used to be. So I think they are catering to people who do not like the current stuff and who want that old stuff.
It's for the boomers.
I was wondering when that word was going to pop up.
But Francis, well, you're Gen X, and I like watching that stuff, dude. I'm not a boomer.
I mean, I'm obviously joking, but like, I think that I just think that we have our attention span so short now that we do need to, and everyone is talking about something new. Your friends are talking about something new every single week. And to do it weekly means that the shows that they just give you all at once, you might forget the other show even exists. Like, I forgot the Runaways existed because they released that weekly. And I forgot the Runaways existed. And that's a show that I liked the first season of. And the second season, they did it weekly. I'm like, I don't remember the Runaways anymore. Oops. Sorry. You know, like, so there are shows where you just kind of forget that they exist because there's other stuff that keep bombarding you, you know, with entertainment.
In the chat, Tammy says the weekly release keeps people subscribing. Scorpio says even when it is weekly, look at HBO. It drops crazy as soon as Game of Thrones ends every season. In other words, he means it drops subscribers. He says, I keep my HBO a week at most after GOT ends.
Yeah, but that's a phenomenon, right? Like, how many Game of Thrones shows are there out there where everyone is watching, right? How many shows are out there where every single person has their eye on it? Very few. Game of Thrones was the last big one, right? Like, what's out right now that everyone is watching, that everyone is talking about?
I mean, you're right. That was a big one. I mean, I didn't watch it, but that was a big one. Yeah.
Which is why we stick to our fandoms, right? We end up sticking to fandoms. That's why the ERPers exist.
Well, everybody has their shows, you know, they love the most.
Yeah, and so we kind of end up sticking to the shows that we want to watch the most, or the genres of shows that we want to watch the most, or the creators of the shows that we want to watch the most. And we don't really, I don't think we really go week to week. But I'm sure someone in the chat room is going to prove me wrong about the week to week thing. But that's my thought of week to week is you're going to lose interest. You might, I'm not saying you will, but you might get distracted and watch something else and forget the other thing even existed because there's just so much being thrown at you.
All right.
I didn't mean to take it over. I'm sorry.
No, you took it over.
No, sorry. I have a lot of thoughts on that. But there you go.
I don't know. I don't have an answer to that question. So.
Well, good. There you go.
10 out of 10.
I kind of hope not everything goes binging like that at once. So I'm actually glad Disney is releasing it this way. I actually think they're the one people that may save weekly shows.
Sure.
By doing that.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. All right. So there's our Disney Plus conversation. Hey, folks, before we get on to our next chats and games, remember, you can support us on Patreon if you dig what we're doing. On your screen right now, patreon.com/supergeekedup is where you can support us. Thank you, everybody who does that already. We really appreciate it. I know Lister's Maiden, Victor, Maria in the chat do so, and Francis here as well. Thank you, guys. And thank you, of course, for subscribing. All the links are also on the bottom of your screen if you haven't followed us yet. And all right, let's go on to our next super geeky question, which is, it's all Disney this show, folks. Oh, by the way, I forgot. This is the best comment in the whole chat. I forgot to say this. Tammy had said she wakes weekly for Super Geeked Up every week. So there you go.
Oh, God, that's true. That's true.
Your weekly show and show. Thank you, Tammy. That was my favorite comment.
Yeah.
She also says, yay, Gen X. Yeah. That's right. What are you guys? Are you guys
They're Gen
Z?
Z.
Millennials or Gen Z?
It's weird.
You're on the cusp.
It's very weird. Yeah, we're both on the cusp of it.
Of Gen Z and Millennial.
96, 98, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think
And then all of the newer stuff, like all of the stuff that the children are saying and the dabbing, and I'm over here just like, oh. But then I'm over here just like, give me my 90s toys and my cool lunchroom and gym class things from the 90s and the early 2000s. And, like, I mean, I was raised by, I think, my parents were both born in 68. So I have, like, the attributes of, like, stuff that I've learned from them, and then just various other generations thrown in, and I'm just like, oh, where do I fit?
I'm just here.
I'm just
great.
here.
That's awesome that you got all different kinds of generational influences. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good. Victor in the chat says, I send Super Geeked Up a jar of pennies. Why, you may ask, I'm a boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Okay.
That's why, yeah, he makes his Patreon. I do get a jar of pennies every month.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
All right. So our next Super Geeky question is, what is your favorite Disney movie and series of all time? This could be live action or animated. Your choice. Let's start with movies. Favorite Disney movie.
Good question.
It's a good question.
All right, we only asked the most important questions.
I mean,
oh wait, here it comes.
What could
it be?
Favorite one be? Oh,
what could it be?
What could it be?
I don't know.
Frozen.
I don't know.
I'd have to let it go. I can't do it. No.
Just frozen in thought there.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I love Frozen.
I bet they finish each other's sandwiches. I bet. That's
Always.
Hey,
That's what I was going to say.
Is it this Friday Frozen 2 comes out?
Yes.
Wait,
The 22nd. It's the 22nd.
Oh no.
When's the
Are we from
22nd?
Friday?
That's when we're in Kentucky.
A week from Friday.
That's next
Okay.
Friday.
Are you guys going? You got
I
tickets?
just wanted.
Not yet, but we need to go.
We better go.
Ask Landry to go with us. Let's
Yes.
go.
I hope you wear
Yes.
that.
I plan on it. I'm going to be wearing this.
Awesome.
Yes.
I think that, yeah.
Remember, Francis, that reminds me, we have to do our onesie episode for the Patreon episode.
That's right, yeah. Maybe I'll get myself an Elsa onesie or something.
Please do. With the hair and everything. Oh, yes.
Oh, man. I hope it has, like, attachment of long, blonde, flowing hair. Just
Beautiful locks.
It's on the hood.
Yeah, oh boy.
Just want to drape it over me. Can you imagine this beard and that just flowing locks all over my face?
Let that storm rage on.
Nice.
Oh, their new song though was amazing. I got to hear it live at D23 from the cast. They sang it for the audience. It was very nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like the
Adele Dazeem, you mean?
Adele Dazeem. Yeah, Adele Dazeem was John Travolta never changed. Is all I'm saying.
Never change.
Never changed John Travolta. He messed up someone else's name in a recent. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I was like, I forgot about that.
I guess Idina Menzel is a hard name to say. I get it. You know. But anyway,
I've gotten to see her live as well. She's amazing.
She's amazing. Yeah.
In the chat, Charles says Fantasia.
Ooh.
Tammy says Big Hero 6. Then she says Cold Pass. I don't know if she's taking a pass on the question, or is that the name of a movie?
Cold Pass. It's I don't know.
All right, but she also says Big Hero 6.
It's just kind of that sounds random.
Let's see. Maria says, one of my favorites, which I'm excited to watch on Disney Plus, Kim Possible.
Yes.
Yeah. Do. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
What's the sitch?
What about you?
I think, I have just like this weird love of early 2000s Disney Channel original movies. Pixel Perfect was always one of my favorites.
Pixel Perfect?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever heard of
it, but I haven't
so
seen
good.
it.
So good. Such 2000s. But then I think my favorite Disney movie is probably Mulan.
Ah, great.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
There you go. Yeah.
Love me some Mulan. Mulan 2 does not exist to me.
Well, you know what? I didn't really realize there was one, and I saw it on Disney Plus, so I added it, but it's not good.
It's not my flow. Just give me the first one and I'm good. I love anything about the Pixar theory, too. One thing about that. Have you guys heard of the Pixar theory?
What's the Pixar theory?
Oh
They
my
haven't
god.
heard of the
Oh
Pixar
man.
theory?
It's where all of the Pixar movies are in the same universe, starting with The Good Dinosaur and going all the way up.
I thought it was before The Good Dinosaur too. There was unity in the universe, wasn't there? I thought there was.
Is it starting with? There's a whole website on it.
I think it begins like the beginning of the theory starts at The Good Dinosaur,
Oh, gotcha.
and then like Brave. Then I'm not sure what comes next, but like all the Cars stuff and Wall-E, those are the future.
Cars is a post-apocalyptic, and our souls went into vehicles. You know, that's
Beautiful. 10 out of 10.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Maria
I'm also
says,
really excited for the shorts.
The shorts? Pixar shorts?
Shorts. Yeah.
Always.
In the chat, Maria says, I like the Wizards of Waverly Place.
Oh, yes.
Is that
Yes.
your Wizards dance?
Ooh, I love Wizards of Waverly Place.
I just love that was the dance to it.
Now, talking about Selena Gomez, I wish Sunny with the Chance with Demi Lovato was going to be on there, but it isn't at the moment, and I wish it was.
Well, maybe I'll add it.
Right.
Hopefully, they
Demi,
will.
make that happen, please. I'm just glad that's where Raven is, so
Oh, Demi.
here we go.
Victor says Ron Stoppable needs his own standalone movie. Hell
Yes.
yeah. And Rufus, of course.
Of course.
Tammy, by the way, says a onesie episode would be awesome. Oh, we're doing it, Tammy. The last time we did our Patreon, we said we were doing
I was gonna
onesie.
say, Tammy not aware.
Look, hey, like you said, I mean, they can't remember everything, man.
I know, that's true.
We said we're gonna do a onesie for our next Patreon show, so we're all gonna wear onesies the next time we do a Patreon episode show this season. So it's coming up.
Do the patrons have to wear onesies?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Let's see here. Oh, listeners may wants to know, Chanley and Liv, did you like Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century? Is that how you say it?
I'm going to tell you something.
Oh, please do.
Yes. Yes, Raven Simone was in it, of course.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yes, I haven't seen it in a long time, and I cannot wait to watch that again.
Nice. All right.
Oh, Xenon.
Awesome.
That 21st century gal.
Oh, wait. So they made it, what, in the 20th century that they made it? Is that when they made the show? Because we're in the 21st century.
It was like, yeah, I know. It was like, I think 90s.
Okay.
I think 90s, 2000s.
Gotcha.
Something.
Oh, the 21st century is such a mysterious
I know.
time.
What will it be
Apparently
like?
there should be flying bars by now, and everybody should be wearing chrome. I'm not wearing chrome. Nobody's making me wear chrome.
Wait a minute.
A lot of people in the chat are saying they liked Xenon a lot.
Ow.
The Cronius is suggesting a Harley Quinn onesie. Well, that'd be appropriate for me, right? Because of the Harley Quinn photo.
No, don't.
I don't have it to share. Relax.
Okay.
Sorry. What you're talking about is a fan one time put my head on Margot Robbie's body as Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Yeah.
So every so often it gets brought up and shared around on Twitter, which I'm sure it will tonight. Because every
It
time
will.
it happens, every time it gets brought up.
It exists.
Sorry, folks. Okay. All right. Cool. Oh, by the way, folks, it doesn't have to be necessarily a Disney Channel movie. It can be any Disney movie, like a theatrical movie as well. That's actually going to be my choice. This is going to tie a little bit into Wynonna Earp. Because my choice for a Disney movie is Tombstone, which is about Wyatt Earp.
Yes.
Oh. Wait, that's a Disney movie?
It is. I did not know that. I was looking up all the Disney movies, though. It is. Yeah, I didn't. So, yeah, man, I really dig that movie. And now, over on Wynonna Earp, I always feel like I'm going to say his name wrong. Is it Tim Rosen? Is that how you say it? Roseanne?
Yeah, I think it's Roseanne.
Roseanne? Okay. Anyway,
Pretty
he's,
sure.
I think, an awesome.
You can correct me.
He's
I
an awesome
understand.
Doc Holliday. He's really awesome on Wynonna Earp, particularly when I actually heard him speak his real voice and how different it is than the Doc voice he does. It's like,
Yes. It's like, boy, look at you.
yeah. But Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday in Tombstone is one of my all-time favorite movie performances. Like, he is amazing in that movie. So there you go.
No doubt.
My choice. All right, Francis, what's your favorite Disney movie?
Mine is a Pixar short.
Which one?
Paperman is
Oh,
my favorite.
yeah, okay.
Disney, anything that Disney created. I saw it when I first saw it in front of, was it Wall-E or something? I forget what it was in front of. Or was it, I forget what was Paperman in front of? I can't remember. Anyway, it's such a cute little movie. I love it. I'm a romantic at heart. It hit all the right spots. It touched all the right buttons. I'm like, okay, you got me. And it's just, it was just a movie that made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, which a movie doesn't do very often. And I put that at my very, very top for sure.
Nice, awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, Victor says he's going to wear his Iron Man onesie. Awesome.
Oh, there you go, Iron Man onesie.
Tammy suggests a Xena onesie for me. I'd wear a Xena onesie. Xena's awesome.
If there's a Xena onesie, that's amazing.
Yeah, you can be Gabrielle.
No.
Yeah, no.
All right.
I'll be Joxer.
Joxer, you can be Joxer.
I'll be the prince of the king.
That's
the king
Autolycus.
of Autolycus. I'll be Autolycus.
No, you should be Joxer.
Oh, Joxer. I can be Joxer.
Tammy also wants somebody to tag her on Jeff's Harley Quinn photo. Wow, look at that demand for it. Jeez, great. Okay, what about Disney series? TV series. What's your favorite Disney TV series? Well, that's a Raven for you, right, Chanley?
Always. Yeah. I do want to see something with Scarlet Witch, though.
WandaVision?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one.
Like, I need that.
That's coming
right
up
now.
on year 2, apparently, of Disney Plus.
Beautiful. Good.
A lot of these
That's
shows,
the one thing
unfortunately,
that I
are a
need.
long ways off, which is a kind of a bummer. But
Understandable,
yeah.
but need.
Liv? Your favorite
I'd have
Disney
to
series?
say, I love Wizards of Waverly Place. I love that. Love Selena Gomez. Hannah Montana always has a special place. Always has a special place in my
Transition
heart.
noises.
Yes. I like so many. All the old ones, or the like middle old ones, whatever they were.
Before Dog with a Blog, before Austin and Alley, before all of those.
Before all that.
Once Dog with a Blog hit, I was like, okay.
I'm like, oh, gee, Cornelius, I'm gonna have to pass. I'm sorry, honey.
I'm G. Cornelius from Dog with a Blog.
I'm trying to have a basketball game tomorrow. The world of Vine of this
Vine.
generation.
Yes.
Speak in vines.
Yes.
Fuck you, chicken shrimp.
All right, in the chat says Rebels is his favorite Disney show.
Rebels, sure.
Mom, you know what? I think I gotta go Kim Possible. I love that show.
Always.
It was so fun. It was such a great take on
100%.
secret agent stuff, and all the characters. Every character was just so good, man. Kim, Ron, Rufus, Dr. Draken,
Shigo.
Shigo. I love Shigo so much.
Okay, fun fact. Our friend is a makeup artist, and she did this 31 Days of Halloween Makeup Challenge, and she did Shigo for one of the days.
God, that's so
And that, it's so cool. Do you want to see if you can find it? It's on her
See if you can
Facebook.
find a picture. I love to
It's
see
so cool.
Let's see. Shout out to her.
it. I want a
Shout out
Shigo
to
onesie,
Landry.
That's what I need.
Right?
Okay.
You can be
Is
Dr.
would it be
Draken.
just
Just
France.
Landry. Landry Charles, yeah.
there? She is.
Francis,
And then
what's your
it'll
favorite
be-
series? What's your favorite Disney series?
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah, my favorite Disney series. God, there's so many. I mean, mostly a lot of the like after school cartoons were the series I loved. I mean, we've already mentioned Darkwing Duck and Gargoyles. Those are amazing series.
Oh yeah, sorry. Before that, one more I got to throw in. Gummy Bears. Love Gummy Bears.
Yes.
Gummy
Best theme
Bears.
song ever. I'm excited to watch that again.
Yeah.
They are bouncing here and there and everywhere. That's true.
Gummy Bear juice.
Gummy Bear juice.
I'll show turn it on as well. There.
Oh,
All right.
What?
Here
Got it.
There we go.
Let's
What
see
is-
it.
Let's see if it'll go with the lighting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing. She's great. Great makeup artist. Her name is Landry Charles. So look her up. She's amazing. Landry Faith or Makeup by Landry on Instagram. So giving her a shout out. She's one of our best friends.
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
Does
Very
awesome
nice.
work. Thanks for sharing that.
So, of course.
Francis, what was your choice?
Oh, I was saying a bunch of the Disney afternoon cartoons are like my favorite series. I mean, you can't go wrong with like the Darkwing Ducks or the DuckTales. I mean, I love DuckTales. It's like so amazing. It has one of the catchiest theme songs.
Yeah.
That's it has one of the best original Nintendo video games. I mean, it's just an awesome overall series.
So a few years ago at Comic-Con, I went to a Disney cartoon panel, and the whole audience sang the DuckTales theme song.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, and I want to see the new series. I don't know if is the new series on Disney Plus.
I think so. Yeah, I saw it on there. It is.
I am excited. I is excited.
Listener's Mate says Bonkers, his choice.
Totally.
Necrodia says Love Wizard Show. I'm a Selena Gomez fan.
Yes.
And Maria in the chat says my favorite quote of Doc Holliday in Tombstone, which is, "I'm your Huckleberry."
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my favorite line. It's so good. All right. Cool. All right. Great choices, everybody. All right. It is time for our last game of the night. Hey, Francis, what's that?
We're gonna wrap this up with the Ultimate Geek Championship. Ready or not, people, here we come. You've heard of UFC. Well, this is UGC, the Ultimate Geek Championship, where we pit fictional characters against each other and argue who would win these battles.
Too bad you didn't do it in a Helium Boy voice.
Who would win these battles?
That's much better.
There you go.
Hey, a Flutter John just said, I made it better late than never. Absolutely, sir. You're just in time for UGC, Ultimate Geek Championship. Oh, no. Listener's Mate says, everyone check hashtag SGU on Twitter. I think that means he put up the Harley Quinn photo.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm taking a look. I'll let you know. Oh, my God.
There it is. Good. Great.
There it is.
And we are all enjoy Chanley and Liv.
We are all tagged.
We're going now.
I'm looking.
This is... Make sure to.
What am I doing?
Expand and enlarge.
Oh yeah, put it full screen as it deserves.
Enhance.
Wait, you do it.
Zoom in.
I'm 90.
And,
I'm 90.
So folks, as they're doing that, what we need from you guys, give us some characters you want to see in a battle with each other, and we're gonna argue who would win. So start throwing some characters, or character versus character in the chat. Anybody.
Wow. Alrighty then.
I have been broken.
That's the best reaction to it we've ever had, I think.
Petrified.
Oh man.
I don't want to look, yet I can't look away.
Right? It's like it's actually on my screen right now. I'm not
Look,
closing it.
It's a great background screen for your computer.
Yeah.
Or your
It's
phone.
gonna be my phone wallpaper. Yeah.
That back down there now.
Just gonna lock the screen.
Lock.
Goodbye.
All right.
Man.
I don't know. Glad you guys enjoyed that.
I did.
So much.
That's what I'll cosplay next year at DragonCon. All right. So Pierre Kelly says, hey, all. Hey, Pierre. Wow, it's been actually a while since I've seen him in the chat. Thank you. Welcome. So good to see you back. All right. So Lister's Mate. Sorry, this is what he suggests every single time. He says She-Hulk and a bunch of Orion slave girls. All right.
Oh sure. Yeah.
They're all green. All right.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I like the green ladies. I won't deny it. All right. They're no me as Harley Quinn, but they're all right. What?
Gamora.
Gamora's a green lady as well. Yes, that's right. Oh,
Don't
Gamora right there. I'm
grab
sorry.
my-
Yes, you were.
Don't want to grab my
Gamora.
boobs or anything.
Oh, right.
Hello, Gamora.
Face just right on the tip, man.
No,
Well,
between
no.
them.
Yep.
Tammy says, I finally saw it. Oh, Tammy, you had never seen that Harley Quinn picture of me? Wow, you were so deprived. I'm sorry. I'm so glad you finally got to witness
Right
it.
there with you, Tammy. Right there with you.
So many firsts, the show.
I know. It's crazy.
Oh, Lister's Mate wants Chanley to cosplay as She-Hulk.
Yes.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
She looks
Out.
great. So Victor has a couple suggestions. Data versus K9 from Doctor Who, or R2-D2 versus Johnny 5 from Short Circuit, right?
Yeah, I don't think they could participate in that one though.
You guys know Short Circuit?
I do not know.
Okay.
I mean, that movie was out in what?
It's an 80s movie, yeah.
Right? Like 86, 87?
Oh, here we go. Tammy says Elsa versus Iceman.
Ooh.
Let's do that. Let's start with that one. Keep them coming, folks. We're gonna do a couple of these. All right, Chanley, Liv, who do you think would win, Elsa or Iceman? in a bad.
Oh, Elsa, completely. She would totally win.
Okay.
Because,
Why would she win?
Woman power. She has such determination to just share her amazing ice talents with her hands. Just like, woo! Ice.
Woo! Ice.
You're right.
And she's also a fashion designer too. She can make her own outfit out of ice. Literally, that's what she did. She can make ice outfits. That's what she does.
That's amazing.
And let it go. And let it go. Remember, she's just like,
Yeah.
woo, woo.
Yeah, she lets her hair down and then she changes her dress. But I thought that was just like, I didn't realize that was ice.
It makes sense.
Yeah, that's what she does. She has ice magic.
Yeah.
Yep.
If only.
What do you think, Francis? She took it out of her backpack, that dress or something?
I've seen quick change artists, all right? I've seen these people. They're amazing.
All magnets.
Well, yeah. You know. Nothing wrong with that. It's cool. I still think it's cool looking.
Tammy says add in Frozone. Who's Frozone? I know that name.
Incredible.
That is my super suit.
Incredibles?
He's from Incredibles.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So anyway, Elsa, we'll keep it Elsa versus Iceman just because that's what we first got. Francis, what do you think?
Oh my gosh, that's hard. Because Iceman has two forms. Iceman can be regular Iceman, and then he could be Iceman. So Iceman versus regular.
Is that like Ice Baby?
Yes, yeah. Well, that's what they call him. You know, on his off days, they call him Ice Baby. But yeah, word to your mother. So she.
Yeah, he's like, Zave's on the scene. You know what I mean?
Oh God, are we gonna sing the whole song? Let's do this.
Slice like the X-Men. I don't know. Sting like a something. A mutant.
But Iceman. I don't know. He has issues. I don't. Even though Elsa, I guess, has issues. But she also has one thing that.
You said he has shoes. How do shoes help him win?
You know, she's got those, Nike cross trainers. She has one thing that Iceman doesn't have, and that is the power of her sister, who, as you know, that bond between the sisters is what, gives them both strength, while Iceman is just like, a horny teenager. So he I don't think he's going to make it.
Yeah, I agree. Iceman has a lot of relationship issues usually.
Does.
He's always pining after some girl. And just, I don't know, he's always wrapped up in that, right? He doesn't have his head in the game enough.
Yeah, and he only wears his underwear. Like, that's all he wears. That's
like on
all.
The outside, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't even know why does he make underwear at all? He's all ice. He doesn't need to cover up really.
No,
he's composed of ice.
No, but when he turns to ice, you need to cover the bits up because.
No, but I'm saying you can just cover it up with ice.
He doesn't want the lady.
His dick up is what you're trying to say with ice.
Talk about a hard on.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? He always has a hard on.
No, talk about a hard on.
Right. I guess I get it.
It's because it's cold and it's shrinkage. He doesn't want anyone to see. He covers it up with cloth so that no one sees that he's a tiny man.
How do you know? Why are you assuming that?
Why did I make that face? I don't know. Look, Iceman.
I also, no, I agree. I'm with Elsa on this one. I also think her singing ability is so strong. I feel that she could hit the notes that would smash his ice. It would like make his ice shatter. If she
yes.
And they both ride on ice, slides. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. I like that. That's all. I mean.
So actually, I did not know this. Scorpio Moon says Iceman came out as gay. I guess that's the new version of him.
10 out of 10.
The latest version of him is gay.
That's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
He probably still has relationship issues though.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. It's Iceman. Come on. And plus, Anyway.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that, Scorpio. All right. Let's see here. Let's do another one here. So I guess Elsa clearly won that one. Although, folks, feel free to put your own arguments in the chat. A Flutterjohn says Ewoks versus Winnie the Pooh and his gang.
Winnie the Pooh has his gang?
Yeah, he's calling them a gang.
The gang of crippling
Because
depression.
Tammy says, those Pooh characters are straight up gangster.
The real goats of the situation. I mean, greatest of all time.
I'm going Ewoks all the way because I love Ewoks. They're one of my all-time favorite things, even though they get a lot of shit from people usually in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Listen, Ewoks, they know what they're doing, man. They took out the Empire with sticks and rocks. And what's Pooh doing? I mean, he's eating honey, right? He's getting his freaking head stuck in a honey jar.
Me.
And
But and the gang and Tigger. Tigger can he pounces on everybody. You never see him coming.
That's right.
but the Ewoks will have some gummy berry juice, and they'll start bouncing.
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You can't be doing
I just
that.
wanted to work in gummy bears again. But there's so many Ewoks that they will outnumber the gang, the Pooh
Yeah.
Bears gang.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No? Okay, well, go ahead. Go for it.
No.
Huh? Okay.
I thought you were going to make an argument.
My argument is Winnie the Pooh will win because he runs the country of China.
What?
So never mind. It's so weirdly just funny and political and weird. Anyway, never mind.
Okay, great. I can't make my gummy bear thing, but you can make weird things like that.
Everyone, because Winnie the Pooh is banned in China because people think he looks like the president or the dictator of China, and so that.
Oh, okay.
Because Winnie the
That would
Pooh.
be a compliment, I think. Winnie the Pooh's cute.
No, he hates it. So there's no Winnie the Pooh in China.
I would like that.
Looks just like.
I
Winnie.
get Harley Quinn. He gets Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, but at least
I don't ban Harley Quinn.
That's I mean, with a booty like that, why would you?
Damn
The
straight.
picture just pulled up again.
I was gonna look up
What do you mean it just
the
pulled up?
China dude just so I know so I can have this reference.
Oh,
and
yeah.
your
my
Harley
picture
Quinn picture was still on my phone.
Yeah.
Gonna save that for
You're
future.
welcome.
Yeah. You might want to bookmark that one.
All right,
Always.
Yeah, save it to your phone,
Bear and
Well,
Oh.
Chanley, who do you think would
President. Oh, there's okay.
Well, in number, Ewoks, yes. But in emotion and spirit, Pooh and the gang.
Yeah. I got
Because-
rude.
Oh, dear God.
win? Yeah, but the Ewoks have those great songs they sing, right?
Valid. And then I'm thinking, even though they are big in number and they are big in spirit, not big in stature, but Pooh and the gang, because they just know what's up. They follow every emotion. Have you guys heard the thing about them representing different types of mental illness?
Yeah.
Like mental health?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like
that.
And it makes
Um,
sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It does.
A
And
lot
so that way they could cover all of the emotions, win any argument. And then, do Ewoks have emotion? Do they?
But
They have human emotion.
Ewoks have emotion, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, particularly Wicket.
Your
True.
Tammy said, or listener mate said, Eeyore would be so sad it would make the Ewoks sad and they'll give up. Tammy
Sure.
says Eeyore would lull them into a hypnotic state and Tigger would pounce.
that ASMR, man. Oh, Ewoks.
All right, so I guess everybody's going Pooh except me. I'm still going Ewoks because they're awesome. I love them, and they have amazing traps. They set all the time.
True.
Yeah. They did dig down.
They capture everybody, man. They capture everybody. The rebels.
They did destroy an Imperial Walker. Like, you know.
multiple AT-ATs.
Yeah. So, all right.
There's no rebellion winning without the Ewoks.
Valid.
Yeah, but everybody poos. Anyway, moving on.
All right, let's get another one here.
Yeah,
Looking through the choices here. Let's see here. Oh, Tammy says, yeah, that's right. The Ewok cried when his friend died. That's actually one of the saddest moments I felt of Return of the Jedi. I always cry over that. Okay. Oh, let's do. Victor says Catwoman versus Spider-Man. It's a little DC Marvel battle. That's a good one. I like it.
They are so different.
That's why I love it. I love this one. We've never done this one. It's great. Thanks, Victor.
Wow.
What do you think? Catwoman, Chanley, or Spider-Man?
Oh man, Catwoman is so sly. She knows what's up. Are we talking Michelle Pfeiffer or
Anyone you want.
Halle Berry?
No, preferably not that, but anyone you want.
Preferably not that.
Yeah, if only they're playing basketball. If they're playing basketball, then Halle Berry. Otherwise,
True.
Wait, is that in that movie?
Queen
Does she
has
play
abs at
basketball?
53. So.
yeah. Halle Berry plays basketball in the Catwoman movie, and she
As Catwoman?
as herself.
That would be great.
She uses her Catwoman.
That's how she defeats the villain. She has a basketball match with them.
No, but she uses her Catwoman powers to
All right.
play in the game. It's really bad. It's terrible.
Always.
By the way, sorry, Flutter John says the Ewoks win in a physical war, Pooh wins the emotional war. There you go. That's a good way to put it.
There we go. That's it.
Oh.
Thank you,
Let's
Alex.
see. I think Spider-Man because intellect and pureness in a way. If you're counting like
He's scrappy.
he's a scrappy little one. Yeah, so I think probably with his determination, innovation, and boyishness. His
No, he
boyish.
is. You're right. He is very boyish.
Depending, are we talking about Miles Morales or are we talking about Peter Parker?
Anyone you want. Your
Oh
choice.
man, I love Miles Morales.
Spider-Man at his peak, really, is what we're kind
At its
of.
peak.
Yeah.
So the Tobey Maguire days.
No.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. See, look, Maria just said Spider-Man, Tom Holland version or Andrew Garfield will forget the Toby dance. Tobey Maguire is my favorite live-action Spider-Man. I don't care. It's fine. It's great.
Okay.
You're like, okay. No, that's good. I know people. Look, everybody has their own Spider-Man. It's awesome. Here's the thing. I think Tobey was the best Peter Parker, though. That's what I have to say.
Aunt May just keeps getting younger.
I don't like that either. I don't like that.
I think probably. God, I can't pick. Probably. You know what? Screw it, Catwoman. Definitely, I have no argument.
After all those
She's
arguments for
nice, she's
Spider-Man,
great.
it's Catwoman, nice.
Yeah, I'm not flipping it.
You said guile, and you said she was, she had like all of this, she's quick-witted, and she's, she's
yeah.
talented and smart. Like, she's got a lot going for her. So yeah,
She got this.
and she's got a lot of street smarts.
Tammy says Catwoman for the win. Victor, Spider-Man's my pick. He has very high IQ, quick thinking, never gives up. Flutter John says, come on, Toby for the win. There we go, sir. Thank you. That's funny, actually. It's interesting. Everybody has, it's kind of like James Bond almost. Everyone has their favorite Spider-Man actor. So that's cool. I dig it.
There's only one James Bond.
It's a pretty good Connery impersonation. Yeah.
James Patrick March.
Ooh.
Sounded a little bit like James Patrick March there from
American
American,
Horror
Horror Story. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, there you go.
Beautiful.
Scorpio says, I'd say Catwoman for intelligence. Batman world has a much harder world to live in, and she gets by well.
That's true.
True.
Yeah.
Listener's Mate says his favorite Spider-Man was from the 1970s Electric Company. Nice.
Yeah. Mine is the Japanese Spider-Man, where he has a robot and a car.
It's good too. So Lister's Mate said something I was going to bring up. If you want to have an argument for Catwoman, she says Catwoman is too much like Black Cat. Yeah, Black Cat is pretty much, I feel like, just like Catwoman. I know Spider-Man did have a crush on Black Cat, so I'm sure Spider-Man would be seduced by her.
Oh yeah,
He does have a thing for cat-like ladies.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be his disadvantage for sure.
Yeah, I agree. So there you go. Catwoman wins.
Sounds good to
Oh
me.
shit! Look at that. Catwoman wins. How about that?
Hey.
All right, cool. Oh, Tammy says Sean Connery Spider-Man wins.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Right, there you go. Yes.
That's obviously the best Spider-Man. Pierre says I like the 1990s Spider-Man. So one of the animated series.
Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah.
So many animated series. Like if you go on Disney Plus, actually, there are so many different Spider-Man animated series.
I saw that.
It's like crazy.
I need this.
It's like my God, there's so many.
It's like, where do you start?
Start with the first one, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends from the 80s. That's what I'm doing. Hey, what are you doing, Francis? Francis, have you ever seen that one?
I have.
Dude, you're always dissing all the stuff I love. No, dude, I haven't rewatched that since that was first on.
Right.
And it held up for me, man. Like that was good, man. The actors were good.
I haven't seen it in a while. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. Look, like any show back then, it's a little goofy, but
Sure.
I dig it. All right, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Fine. All right, there we go. That was Ultimate Geek.
Come on now.
That was
Oh,
Ultimate
Freff.
Yes, right. Freff you. Right.
Now we need a hand signal. Now we need. You were doing gang signs earlier. We need a gang sign for Freff now.
Freff? No, let's not do that. What is that?
Okay.
I don't know. It's
Red rum who?
Red rum.
Little boy
Victor,
shoes in your mouth?
Victor says, I would demand a recount on that last battle, but Catwoman stole the voting machines.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. Oh, Maria says she loves Toby, but not the Toby dance. Hard pass. LOL. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm probably the only one who liked that. All right. That's fine.
The Toby dance? You like the
Moment.
Toby dance?
I don't have a problem with that.
Oh, you didn't like. You were cool with emo
It's
Spider-Man.
fine. It was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
amusing.
a
It
moment.
funny.
It was a
just a face.
it was a
It was
face.
so interesting how so many people, like, that was the only thing they talked about with that movie, though. It was all the dance.
Well, yeah.
Like, when I talk about that movie, because that's actually my favorite Spider-Man, and people think I'm nuts.
Because he does
And
this.
they always say, like, oh, the dance. I'm like, okay, but what else about the movie? Like,
We can't remember anything.
let's put that aside for a second. If you didn't like that. That's cool if you didn't like that.
Yeah. Hey, Sandman was amazing in that movie. I love that guy. I forget the name of the actor, but the dude who
Thomas
played.
Hayden Church.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I did like that. I did.
That was a very moving story.
Yeah.
That's why I love that movie, man.
Yes.
It's about redemption and forgiveness, and those are the universal themes that I like in movies.
I do. Now that you're reminding me about Sandman, I do remember that part in his story. It was very sad.
It was. Yeah. So like there are a lot of good parts to Spider-Man 3, and then the dude from that 70s show shows up, and they're like, oh, all right.
He was like, oh.
The dude from that, Topher Grace.
Topher Grace. Yeah.
He'll just say characters, and I'll tell you the actor, people.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I don't know any of that business.
Necroy says, just do the Ross Be Quiet hands from Friends. What is that?
Oh,
Anybody know?
I think that's it. Where he
Like
does,
take the level down.
yeah, I think that's what it was. Oh man, I hope that's not right, because then I remembered something from Friends, and I don't like that about me.
You don't want to remember anything from Friends?
I'd rather not. Oh man,
20th anniversary of the start.
So yeah, no, thank you. Pivot. Okay.
Pivot!
Anyway, anything else? Anything else?
Yes. Excuse me. So Tammy says, "Is Freff happening?" Let's see. She also says the upside down kiss. That was in the first Spider-Man. That was a classic moment.
Yeah.
It's that classic moment in the first one when you can tell that
He's dying.
What?
That he's dying in that, like with the
No.
rain up his nose. Oh.
Basically, when you can tell it's a dummy.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, wait. That
I didn't
Spider-Man
even
was a
know.
dummy?
When MJ is hanging on to him and they're like swinging and he's just
Oh yes. Yeah. Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was
golden
great.
moment in cinema.
I missed that. I didn't notice
Oh,
that. I haven't
God.
seen it in so long.
Tammy asks, were you on a break, Francis?
We were on a oh, man. Don't remind me of this
You know
stuff.
what's so funny? I had to think about that because that's actually in High School Musical, the musical first episode.
We were on a break.
The two characters do.
Oh, no.
One of them was pissed off at the other because the other one wanted a break.
Friends is
All I
like
could think about was Friends.
one of the most binged TV shows still. It amazes me how much Friends is still
Oh,
binged.
dude, it's one of the most popular sitcoms out there.
It is. Oh yeah, 100%.
Like for me, I loved it when it was on, but then it doesn't hold up for me, unfortunately, when I rewatch it.
I don't think so either, but whatever. Yeah, that's all good. I mean, hell, I remember stuff from it, so like,
Yeah.
for them.
Victor says for Spider-Man 3, it was a story about forgiveness and friendship. I really do love that. I agree, Victor. That's why I love it too.
I agree.
See, that's a cool thing. I think. You know what? Even whatever movie, I think all of us probably love some movie that most people hate on, but there's always other people out there that also love that movie. So remember that, folks. And don't be afraid to say that you love a movie. Or embrace your geeky passions. All right. That's it. All right, that's it for tonight. Then I think we got through everything. So huge thanks once again to Chanley and Liv for coming on. Thank you guys. You're awesome.
Thank you for having us.
Glad to be here.
For the second time.
Of
Yes.
course. Let me put up their Twitters on the screen. @official Chanley, @Liv Rogers 3 underscores, or @Erper is where you can follow them. Francis, where can they check you out?
Right here, baby. No,
Please stop. Don't do that ever again.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter @AKA the other guy, and all of my stuff is at sinceresarcasm.net that I will update as soon as I can.
As soon as he's done watching Disney Plus.
I know. Once I'm done watching everything on
He
Disney.
has to go watch High School Musical, the musical.
The
A
series.
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 I really wish that was not the name. It's so cumbersome. I hate it. All right.
I wish it was longer.
Yes, you're right.
High School Musical, the musical,
the series of the musical of High School Musical of the series.
That's the one.
That's much
There
better.
it is. Stamp it. It's that it is.
There's our links online, folks. Super Geeked Up on Twitter and YouTube. Please give us a follow, subscription if you can. And if you really can help us out, any amount really helps on Patreon. Super Geeked Up on Patreon. We really appreciate your support there. Helps us keep doing our geeky stuff. Tammy in the chat just says, one of my favorite movies is Earth Girls Are Easy. No shame. Good. You should have no shame.
Because Earth Girls are easy.
Can you just seriously stop?
Enter in the SVU. Dun, dun.
I'm just freffing.
You're freffing it up is what you're doing.
I'm freffing it up right now.
You're freffing the show. All right, that is the show. Next week, folks, we will have from the Inventure Incorporated podcast, Mike Ellison and Stephanie Crugnola. It's a D&D podcast that I met these guys at DragonCon. They were awesome. And I was actually on their show a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
They're super cool. Yeah. So they'll be on us next week, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all your chatting and your help with the games. We love you guys. You rock. We will see you next week. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. Bye.